Alright, so with this one, with this problem, we've got 4x squared minus 4x minus 17. It says we want to use the quadratic formula. So you have to sing yourself the quadratic formula song to remember it. So the quadratic formula is pop goes the weasel, so x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, where a is your quadratic term, b is your linear term, c is your constant. So a, b, and c. So then you just plug it in. And so negative 4 would go in place of the b here, so you'd have x equals minus a negative 4 for b plus or minus the square root of negative 4 squared minus 4 times 4 times negative 17 all over 2 times 4. And now it's just a matter of using order of operation. So work inside your parentheses. Well, I only really set up parentheses here is the stuff underneath the square root. So we'll go ahead and do that first, and along with some other things. Minus a negative 4 here, minus a negative 4 becomes positive 4. So negative 4 squared is 16. Somebody help me out with 4, 4, and 17.
Negative 272.
So minus a negative 272 all over 8. So x equals 4 plus or minus the square root. Oh, what's that?
Because you have that negative 17.
Ah, right. Oh, good question. Yeah, back here. Why is this a negative 272? Well, you've got a negative 17. And then there's a minus in front of the 4. So we've got minus a negative 272. Which makes it, hopefully you know, just 16 plus 272 all over 8. So x equals plus or minus the square root of 16 and 272 would be 288 all over 8. And you could get your calculator out and come up with the approximation of the root of 288, but I want to get you used to simplifying it so we can have exact answers. So I'm going to factor tree that thing. So 2 and 288 would be 2 and 144. And here's the kind of the nice thing about this one. We know the root of 144. That's 12. So I know this is x equals 4 plus or minus 12 root 2 over 8. We can take this one more step. We can simplify it one more step. I mean, we've got the exact answer. This is correct. There's nothing wrong with this. But to simplify this, you could take 4 out of everything, right? There's 8, 4, and 12 all have a common factor of 4. So it'd be 1 plus or minus 3 root 2 all over 2. And then if you wanted to get your approximates, somebody get out a calculator and give me the approximates. So take 1 plus 3 root 2, hit enter, divide by 2. 2.6 approximately. And the other one, 1 minus 3 root 2. And make sure you hit equal, and then divided by 2. Negative 1.6. Okay, so there you have it.
Would we have to do that last one?
No. Here is the exact answer, but if you're graphing it, yes. Later on we'll be graphing it. And so you will have to do that last part, because you'll have to put it on the x-intercept. And so that's what I'm leading you to, is graphing these things.
So like if we had a test over it,
No, if I just asked you to solve it, I want the exact answer. I want the top one, not the approximate.